it's Hans at ahappierman.com. Today's topic is little goals and big goals. Well, I have a couple of videos and articles about big goals and how you should only have two big goals and work on those two big goals with as much power and concentration and focus as possible. So why am I talking about big goals and little goals? Well, for one, with the big goals, yeah, you have two that you're working on, but there's probably going to be some other goals that you'll set after you accomplish the one out of the two or the two out of the two, right? So you got to have some in the background so you don't have to take so much time figuring out what your next big goal is after you accomplish one. So for example, my two most recent big goals, were to get a good job at the place I wanted to be and to move to that city. So I accomplished the one. I have the job, and so now the only one left is to move to the city. Well, that's only one goal, right? So the other goal that I moved up the list was to transition between my old life and my new life. So there's a lot involved in the moving to the new city besides just moving. There's a lot of transition. There's a lot of stuff that was wrapped up in my old life that I need to deal with. So that's what I call the transition. So those are my two main goals: the moving and the transition. Okay. However, so that's two goals, and when I have some time, I'm going to have to, because those will get accomplished, right? The transition will be complete when I've moved, so I'll have to have some goals. So I'll have to spend some time in the near future kind of figuring out what the next big goals are. And that's kind of what I'm recommending you do. Always have the two goals you're working on and have some other goals that are fairly large that you consider big, kind of written in your journal or your planner book or however you keep track of such things, so that as soon as you accomplish one of those goals, you can move it up, and that way you're making continual progress. So how does this work with big goals and little goals? Those are big goals, things that take a long time, things that may take a lot of money, things that may take a lot of coordination with other people, things that are going to probably take enormous effort of various sorts. Well, the little goals, that's where the little goals fit in, and they're really, I just call it goals, but really they're just like to-do lists. So the little goals are actually just these minor, small things that keep your life running smoothly, that are just to-dos, and then you always have a running list of little goals, little things to do, little things to get, small things that you may need to buy, order, find, acquire, obtain, little irritations that you need to take care of, all the frustrating parts of life that you want to do. Well, that's your little goals, and you want to focus, most of your energy on working on those big goals. But the little goals are still important, because a lot of times if you don't have those little goals kind of taken care of and figured out, your life kind of becomes irritating. It may even become a mess because of your lack of attention to these little goals, the little to-dos. So give that idea some thought. Have your two big goals and be working most of your time on them, and have your list of little goals. All for now.